Emmerdale finally addresses Cain Dingle's absence in April's story, but there's a twist. Emmerdale finally breaks its silence on the question viewers have been shouting at their screens for weeks. Why on earth haven't Marlon and Rona called Cain? With Ray Walters and Celia Daniels terrorising April Windsor and tightening their criminal stranglehold over the Dales, fans have been waiting for the moment Cain Dingle storms in to put things right. Tonight, the show acknowledges that very absence, but the twist is that Marlon might be the one standing in the way. I think what makes this beat so gripping is how human it feels. Marlon is desperate, terrified, and utterly out of his depth. He's convinced that buying off Ray will solve everything, even though we all know, and Rona knows, that villains like Ray simply shift the goalposts whenever it suits them. His fear is clouding his judgment, and it shows in every panicked choice. Rona, however, finally says what we've all been thinking. There is an alternative, we tell Cain. She insists, and it's clear she genuinely believes Cain could bulldoze through Ray's threats. Her logic makes sense. Cain has handled far worse, and I love that she even widens the net, the Irish Dingles, and even Ross, in her mind. This isn't just a fight, it's a family matter. But Marlon refuses. I think this refusal exposes just how traumatised he is. He'd rather face Ray alone than risk anyone else getting hurt, especially when he still has no idea just how big Celia's operation really is. It's classic Marlon loyal, frightened, and trying to protect everyone except himself. Of course, the universe, or Emmerdale, has other plans. Cain begins to sniff around when he discovers Marlon is trying to sell his car, and his instincts are spot on. When he later catches Ray threatening Marlon, his expression says everything. Even without the truth, Cain can sense danger like a bloodhound. And that's where the twist lands. Marlon might want to keep Cain in the dark, but with Cain watching from the sidelines, bristling at the edges of a story he doesn't understand, it feels inevitable that he's going to get drawn in. The question is no longer if Cain steps in, but when and at what cost. What excites me is the potential collision of characters who almost never share screen time. A Cain-Rona scene, played by real-life couple Jeff Hordley and Zoe Henry, feels like a delicious possibility. And with Ross Barton confirmed to be entering the story soon, the net around Ray and Celia is tightening in more ways than one. Michael Parr's recent hint that Ross and April's bond will resurface just adds fuel to the fire. If Ross learns what April's been subjected to, I think we all know hell will follow. For now though, Cain is circling, Marlon is crumbling, and Ray is more dangerous than ever. Trouble is coming, and I suspect the Dingles won't be able to avoid the fight much longer.